And an artist that definitely delivered. For me, top album. The year just started, but it's definitely going to be recognized as top one of the top albums of the year. It's my flag. Hey Benito, you ready? Bad Bunny. Debí tomar más fotos, man. Shout out to my buddies, to my Puerto Ricans, La Isla de Borinque, my brother here, my Puerto Rican brother.
New York.
Bad Bunny, man, delivered with this album. I enjoyed it a lot, and I think also coming back to that freshness, he took a lot of elements from the foundation of salsa, dembow, bachata, and like the things that he said in an interview, the things that his grandma, his uncles, used to hear, and he really beautifully merged that old school with that new school, man. And just this album like has it all. Nostalgia for me, at least. Nostalgia, just a beautiful rollout, beautiful samples, and like just so many amazing things. What do you think, the Brody? As a Puerto Rican, New Yorican, living in the BX. Yeah.
It always gives me a warm feeling, to see that, Puerto Rico is being recognized because
Yeah.
he wears he wears a Puerto Rican flag on his back.
Facts.
Um, it definitely. I remember I was saying this before Bad Bunny came out. I remember, when Terror Squad was out.
Yeah.
Fat Joe and Puerto, like it was a different energy when you had them there.
Yeah.
They was our representative.
Yeah.
But now we got Bad Bunny, who's like the biggest
Universal, I
artist.
know, which is amazing, bro.
Yeah,
And I was, yeah. Go ahead.
But when I heard his album drop, I was upset. I was upset as a DJ because I thought we just got away from all the Bad Bunny requests. Right?
Oh my gosh!
I was just like,
more requests, my boy.
The year just started.
Debí tomar más foto. Now the Nueva York one,
Stop.
bro. Nueva York. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
Like,
but
bro.
I heard the album and I was like, man, it's good too. Oh, I hate it. I hate it because all I'm gonna get is a bunch of requests.
Didn't it remind you like growing up like late '90s, early 2000s, like that era of New York? It just gave that like Latin vibe, like just
No, it definitely did.
Yeah. It made me feel pride too, like pride to be Latino.
What was his biggest song on his not the one that not
Titi,
his last
Titi me
album, but the
preguntó.
one before it? Yeah,
Titi me preguntó. That was like the
that
biggest
song, right? He got about like 3-4 of those on the top,
Facts.
that they haven't got behind yet. But I already listened to the album and I'm like, I already noticed I was about to live a year.
So people are eating some of the ones that I know which ones you're talking about.
You know what I mean? They're taking their time before they actually blow it up.
The one that's hitting is the photo one because everyone's doing the trend with the parents, the grandparents.
TikTok.
I should have had more photos of my families, like memories.
Yeah, but I wish I understood what you're saying too. I'm one of those Puerto Ricans, by the way, that knows.
No Sabo kid.
No Sabo. Boo.
But I always ask, what is he talking about? Because he's a poet.
Nah, he's talking about some real shit. Like, it's like some
the
real
concepts
shit.
of his songs always have substance to it.
Yeah.
So
he had a film that he released with the rollout, which was beautiful, and just the story of his island. He talks about gentrification, what's going on with the tourism that's going on over there.
Yeah,
and just it like Myron said, it brings me back. You know what I mean? Growing up here, which was such a different time. I feel. You know what I mean? Facts. Yeah. It makes me feel like my family. I'm Dominican, but we all Puerto Rican. We all bodies out here, my boy.
We all rich.
Facts. No, it's a beautiful album, and then also his generational run, bro. His rollout, like every day. Jimmy Fallon, he's in the subway. He's in this podcast. He's talking about, and he's just killing every single.
On top of a bus.
That was for his other rollout. Yeah.
Different. Look at Myers.
That's tough.
He's
He rolled a truck through the Bronx, bro. Performing. That was fire.
He shot
on the concourse.
He shot it all in the
too.
Bronx.
Like,
you know what I mean?
New York heavy.
But the first song in the album is called Nueva York. You know what I mean? He loves it, bro. You can't deny it.
But something I heard, I think Myers the one who put me onto this, is that he loves New York, but he loves his island even more. If you want to go see this guy perform, you said that we have to go to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. He has a residency in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so it's not a world tour. It's literally a Puerto Rico residency.
Yes.
And like the
Ooh.
first 7 shows are literally strictly for Puerto Rican
Bringing
residents.
money back. To
And
the
then,
island.
but you know how he priced it? Bro,
Oh, it's super
the
cheap.
cheapest one
It's
is 35.
The most expensive
The
ticket
most expensive,
250.
250, bro.
And those only for those shows, the Puerto
You know what I
Rican
mean?
shows. Like he wants the Puerto Rican people to like be like.
Oh,
yeah.
and the first show, which is before, is only if you're a resident.
Yeah, the first seven shows.
yeah, which is crazy, bro. Like,
I mean, I recently. I mean, you said that you're going to Puerto Rico.
I'm going to Puerto Rico. You
I
already
recently
know.
came from Puerto Rico, and that was like my first time actually spending time there.
How was it?
I'm definitely going back because I have some family there that I have to go see. Definitely now.
Good,
'cause,
good.
I know I keep on mentioning that, but there's still a lot of work that Puerto Rico needs. And
Oh, yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm
They just
pretty
had,
sure
like,
that's
the-
what he's talking about on the album.
Yeah.
Like I heard the electric grid there, like electricity is
Yeah.
always going.
They
on.
just had a blackout during the New Year's, so
You
know.
just they were out for like 2 weeks, but you need to listen to the track where he talks about I forgot what the name of the track off the top of my head, but he's talking about Hawaii and how like they going through the same thing Hawaii went through.
yeah.
How like the gentrification, they're taking the beaches and stuff like that. It's mad powerful. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't hear
No,
that.
it's
No, it's for sale. It's for sale. There was a lot of places for sale over there, man.
yeah, no, I mean, and you know, like we got peeps like Logan Paul and his whole camp moving into over there because they get these
It's a
tax,
beautiful island,
they get these tax breaks and stuff like that. But there's a couple things, man. Like I don't know, you guys know about the Jones Act, which is basically every food, everything that comes into Puerto Rico first has to go to the U.S., then go to Puerto Rico. So they get taxed like twice, or they get taxed way more. And a lot of the things a lot of their resources have been stripped from the island. But even though, bro, all these things, and I was talking to Myron about this earlier, the fact that one little island, you know what I mean, has so much impact, and the fact that even when you look at the whole Caribbean, right, when you look at Jamaica, DR, Cuba, so much influence that these small little islands in the Caribbeans has given to the world is really like impressive, and we got it, bro. Caribeño.
We're not talking about this today, but this would have been a great thing to. We should
Yeah.
mention this.
Well.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with Fat Joe
Yes,
and
the talk.
Lord
Yeah.
Jamar
Yes.
and the other guy, but just
The
like
topic.
how like Puerto Ricans impact on hip hop too.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So,
No, it was African Americans and Puerto Ricans here,
Yep.
just in the struggle, and they created hip hop. They created this subculture that became the biggest genre in the world, man.
Yeah.
And it came from here, the boogie down.
Didn't KRS-One preach that too?
He-
a lot
he
of people,
does.
but whatever, man.
I mean, I
It's too
understand
much
the
to
history.
get into.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, they are basically, and I understand it too. Like I understand where the how you call it, the fight for the scraps, mentality comes from, and I don't think like I think in a way they thinking like we are as Puerto Ricans saying that we made hip hop, which we did, but we didn't make it alone. I mean, we made it with someone. And I think while you're fighting for scraps, you don't want to give up any piece of it because we made it. It's like no, we was also there too. And it's like nah, so.
Yeah,
But I understand that mentality is because a lot of things have already been
There's
taken
a-
away from African Americans too.
yes.
So I understand the concept, but it's wrong.
That's a really good topic for another day.
Yeah, we definitely should talk about that.